Justin Bieber is heading for divorce. And Hailey Bieber has finally reached her breaking point. His new album, Swag 2, wasn't just another release. It became the weapon that shattered their marriage. For years, fans speculated about cracks in their relationship, but now the world is watching it all unravel in real time. And here's the shocking part. The clues were hiding in plain sight, buried inside the lyrics, whispers at Hollywood parties, and even subtle social media shifts that no one noticed until now. Imagine this. The man who once sang love songs that defined an entire generation is now accused of weaponizing his music to humiliate the very woman he promised to love. What went wrong? Why did Swag 2 feel less like a celebration and more like a confession? And how did Hailey, who once fought so hard to hold on, decide she was done? Let's rewind the timeline, because this story isn't just about one explosive album. It's about years of cracks in a marriage that was always under fire, fueled by Selena Gomez comparisons, public scandals, and a love story that may have been doomed from the start. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It is free and help us bring you enjoyable content. And of course, watch till the end. When Justin and Hailey tied the knot in 2018, the internet split into two camps. One side cheered for the fresh start, celebrating Hailey as the steady influence Justin desperately needed. The other side, fueled by Jelena nostalgia, whispered that it was too soon, too sudden, and perhaps too fragile. Fast forward to now, and it seems like both sides had a point. On the surface, Justin and Hailey sold us couple goals: luxury vacations, matching outfits, cozy interviews about faith and family. But behind closed doors? Friends say tension simmered from day one. Justin's emotional baggage from his years with Selena didn't magically disappear when he said, "I do." If anything, it followed him like a ghost into his marriage. And Hailey? She carried the impossible weight of living in Selena's shadow, a comparison she could never quite escape. What happens when a marriage begins with unresolved wounds? The answer is now playing out for millions to see. But was it really Swag 2 that broke them, or just the final straw? Justin hyped Swag 2 as his big return, a project that was supposed to remind fans of the swaggering superstar they fell in love with. But instead of a victory lap, the album became a ticking time bomb. From the first listen, fans couldn't ignore the lyrics dripping with references to Selena Gomez. Lines about "the one that got away," "unfinished love," and "the girl who still haunts me" sent social media into chaos. Was Justin confessing unresolved feelings? Was he taunting Hailey? Or was this simply a man incapable of separating art from personal history? Whatever his intention, the result was brutal. For Hailey, hearing millions of fans dissecting lyrics that seemed to immortalize Justin's obsession with Selena wasn't just painful, it was humiliating. Imagine standing by someone through breakdowns, scandals, rehab, and public ridicule, only to have them dedicate their art to the ghost of a past love. That's not music. That's betrayal set to a beat. Hailey Bieber has never been loud on social media, but when she acts, fans notice. In the weeks following the album's release, eagle-eyed followers caught subtle but powerful moves, archived photos of Justin, cryptic quotes about self-respect, and long absences from his side at major appearances. In Hollywood, silence is rarely just silence. It's strategy. And Hailey's silence screamed one thing: she was done being embarrassed. Sources close to the model revealed she'd reached out to divorce lawyers quietly, weighing her options, protecting her assets, and preparing for the next chapter. For a woman who had endured endless comparisons, public humiliations, and years of emotional turbulence, this wasn't a rash reaction. It was survival. No conversation about Justin and Hailey is complete without Selena Gomez. She is the ghost in their marriage, the love that fans never let Justin forget, the woman tabloids constantly pit against Hailey, and the shadow Hailey has been forced to live under. Every time Selena drops a song, fans dissect the lyrics for connections to Justin. Every time Justin stumbles, whispers tie it back to Selena. And with Swag 2, Justin handed critics fuel on a silver platter. By referencing his past so directly, he reopened a wound that had barely scabbed over. For Hailey, this wasn't about Selena herself, It was about being married to someone who refused to let go. How do you build a future with a man still writing love songs to his ex? Swag may second be the breaking point, but it's not the beginning of Hailey's heartbreak. For years, she endured flirty encounters that made headlines, rumors of late-night texts, and fans heckling her at events with chants of Selena. Each scandal chipped away at her trust. She stood by Justin through it all, through the health scares, the world tours, the mental health struggles, and the messy PR storms. But loyalty has limits. And with this album, Justin didn't just cross a line. He erased it completely. Something remarkable is happening online. Instead of blaming Hailey, as they often did in the past, fans are rallying behind her. Across TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, people are urging her to leave Justin, to protect her peace, to reclaim her identity outside of his shadow. They're calling her brave for considering divorce, for valuing her mental health, and for finally drawing a boundary. The same fans who once mocked her are now her biggest supporters, recognizing that this isn't just celebrity drama, it's the story of a woman choosing herself after years of pain. So where does this leave us now? Whispers from insiders claim Hailey has already had multiple meetings with top divorce lawyers in Los Angeles. She's allegedly weighing property splits, brand deals, and how to untangle a life so publicly intertwined with Justin's. Her quiet social media cleanup isn't just about aesthetics, it's about preparing the world for what comes next. For Justin, this isn't just a personal loss. It's a brand crisis. His marriage was a cornerstone of his redemption arc, the evidence that he had grown, matured, and stabilized. Without Hailey, the narrative shatters. And fans are left asking, who is Justin Bieber without her? This isn't just about Justin and Hailey. It's about what happens when fame, trauma, and unresolved love collide under the brightest spotlight in the world. Can any marriage survive when millions of strangers dissect every post, every lyric, every look? Can love truly thrive when it's constantly compared to the past? Hailey's breaking point is more than gossip. It's a mirror of what happens when personal boundaries are sacrificed for public image. The next chapter of this saga will unfold in headlines, court documents, and Instagram posts. Will Hailey file officially? Will Justin try to win her back with grand gestures? Will Swag 2 go down in history as the album that ended a marriage? One thing is certain. Nothing will ever look the same again. The perfect couple facade is gone. The cracks are out in the open. And Hailey Bieber is no longer waiting for change, she is creating it. Yes, it's celebrity drama. Yes, it's Hollywood gossip. But beneath the tabloids and TikTok theories lies a universal truth. Love can't survive without respect. Hailey's journey isn't just about Justin. It's about every person who has stayed too long, forgiven too much, or lost themselves in someone else's shadow. Her breaking point is a reminder that boundaries matter, even when the world is watching. And now, I'll leave you with this. What would you do if the person you loved used their art to confess feelings for someone else? Would you stay and fight, or would you finally choose yourself? Because Hailey Bieber just answered that question. And the world is listening.